Good morning, hello, welcome. Today's daily is Seaside Cornucopia. It's got a big engine. It's got big engine possibilities, though. I will say one thing that the AI does pretty often is get a lot of hunting party. I mean, the AI will buy the draw cards here, like they'll buy Wharf, they'll buy Hunting Party, and so the sort of expect them to cobble together at least a somewhat functional engine. Um, well, engine in quotes maybe for the AI's effort, but and coupled with Salvager, this is totally a deck that can just run through the provinces very quickly. So we're gonna have to. This could certainly go badly. I'm gonna open Silver Salvager. We do hit the nice. We do pair salvage, and I'm gonna start with a hunting party. I expect to buy a wharf later on for sure, but just for now to increase our chances of playing. No, we already hit A. That's interesting. I may just go for it. So tournament is this card, for those that don't know, that can, if you have a province, you can win these prize cards, which are very powerful. Well, 3 of them are very powerful. 2 of them are pretty bad. But anyway, 3 of them are very powerful. So if we can get that and we can get some of that stuff going, we may just be able to run away with it that way. Though normally, I guess with 8 and 2 buys here, I would probably go like either Bazaar Monkey or like Caravan Tournament, I guess. And those may very well be a little bit better. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to underbuild. This is really lucky. We drew 1 card and it was our hunting party, which drew into a Salvager Estate pairing, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, our draws have been like super, super good so far. Let's get another Bazaar. So I expect we'll win quite handily here. Though I'll say that this run was like pretty far above average. We'll get a second monkey. Really want a silver. Okay, this draw was at least a little worse. I may pick up a province here. Yeah. I probably should have. Let's see, what do we want first? Let's go ahead and get the followers just because that would be maybe the most annoying if the AI were to get it. I guess we're going to trigger the shuffle. I think I played that in sort of the wrong order there. Though we do top deck a province, which is not a terrible thing to have. An outpost would be quite good at some point for sure. Not really sure when to put it in. This isn't like the best time ever for it. I don't think we even want silver or another monkey, so we'll just stop. Here we'll go ahead and take. Let's see, we have pretty much all the draw stuff played already, or the 2 duration things. I think Princess is probably the thing to take here. We get to just trash away the estates as we gain them, so that's not now we're just super. I mean, we were super one after the first couple shuffles because they were so good for us. I do feel like we kind of, this isn't exactly representative because of that. I mean, I think we had a good shot, but there's really no reason to expect it to go quite this nicely. I will go ahead and get the trusty steed. If at any point I had had 2 tournaments, I would have gotten a steed before some of the other ones, but just because sometimes steed lets you gain a second prize in a turn, which can be nice. We could get bag of gold. We could get more salvage. And there's a lot of stuff we can do here. I'm not going to really sweat what we should or shouldn't do. There's just no point, frankly. There's no point to like worrying about it, really. Oh, there's just one buy. Well, that should have been a hunting party, but whatever. I thought I had more buys. We may whiff. No, we found the other bazaar. This turn almost not dudded, but you know, almost didn't full draw. But we are going to at this point. Is the last card a tournament? Oh, I already played the turn. I had to play the tournament right early before I. Sure, we'll take a second province. One fun thing, we'll be able to get a prize next turn, or 2 maybe. There's a kind of a fun thing you can do with all the bazaars I have if they don't take it. They drew a lot of cards there. I don't know. We may be able to end it here. I would say it's fairly likely that we can end it this turn. All right. So we're going to get Diadem. It's going to make a lot of money. This is probably actually already the win in hand. And we can also get Bag of Gold, which would make more money, though I think, honestly, we already have the money, probably. We have to have 24. Maybe there's some stuff missing. Maybe another gold is good. Or maybe a gold is good. Then we'll just salvage one of these. I'm pretty sure this is already enough money, but it sure was. All right, well, I don't know. Honestly, our shuffles were so good at the start. I mean, I think the opening I did was fine, but it can go way worse than that. Once we had and the other thing that happened, I was extremely lucky. So we have basically turn 5 is perfect, right? Because we find the hunting party. draws the Salvager. We move a little bit. We already have Bazaar and Monk, so we hit 8 on turn 5, which honestly could have been Province, though I think I like these buys a little better still. But then we reshuffle. When we shuffled this deck, these 4 cards, so the 3 coppers and the estate, were on top of the deck already. And so we only drew 1 new card from this shuffle, and it was the Hunting Party, which is just, frankly, a huge accelerant in this kind of situation. But anyway, we were real lucky. But a nice, really kind of a nice village smithy, but the payload was the prizes. Pretty interesting. And the AI, of course, was just doing nothing, but it wasn't wholly their fault. I wouldn't even say. I don't know what they were buying reasonable cards, but I didn't get Salvager, but anyway, almost back to a weak streak. Hopefully we get there tomorrow, but I'll see you then.